Good morning and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd. Yesterday I produced a video concerning CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is a network and software security company. Security and privacy is going to be a very big thing for the next decade. And so, depending on what the market is today, I'm going to make a buy. Let's look at how the market is today. It's around 9 o'clock before the open, and the futures mostly are down. The Dow just switched over to green. I believe it still might be a green day today, based on the fact that we had the stimulus package be approved. Texas lifted the mandate. That's good for business, good for the country. In Australia, they're living high after the pandemic, so there's hopes here for America. According to this article, it's written about 2 hours ago, they say the stocks are going to bounce today. And inflation is not so important in Europe, and they've released the bond yields. Oil is maintaining its pricing. These are all good things. But this was 2 hours ago. Yesterday was mainly red. Technology, again, was the leader of the bad pack. Basic materials performed well. I don't have many stocks in basic materials. Received an alert on the Dow. Dow is a 4-hour bars, and that alert should have been that a few hours ago. These were all March 2nd yesterday, and that was there down, and that would have been a good call. Looking at 30-minute, the S&P 500, NASDAQ looks down. Last 30 minutes, 30-minute bars. So the last few hours, it's been going down for the rut, and the Dow. NASDAQ again. I don't know if it'll hold. RSI looks like it's ready to cross. I don't know. This looks like a wait-and-see market. I have a long in NEO. Yesterday it lost big time. This fella here thinks that it is a buy at 44. It's nearly there now. By the way, the Zip Trader is a very intelligent young man. He produces videos nearly every day. Well worth the watch. Every trader needs an advisor. There's a boatload of them on YouTube. This is one of my advisors. He works for free. Check him out. Now, in case you don't know what NEO is, it's a luxury car company. And if you do buy it at 44, you might have to hold it for a few weeks. Because of their earnings report, it might be a little rocky these next couple days. The nice thing about NEO is that they do a battery swap, where they swap the whole battery out and you can get right going. It's kind of neat. It's a different concept. Their earnings report was generally good, but they had some production issues that caused some concern. Epic Economist is another advisor, and is negative on the overall market, and he's negative on the economy in the short term, and he feels that, hey, we're never going to go back the way we were, or we went downtown and worked all day and then drove out, stayed in a traffic jam. He's predicting a lot of empty buildings, a lot of foreclosures, and that will impact the rest of the economy. And I agree that there's going to be more virtual conferences where you don't travel to Salt Lake City or something, and that's going to really hurt the travel industry, the airlines, the hotels. It'll be interesting. And then this is another advisor. And there's a lot of them out there, but he's saying invest in biofuels. I don't know a lot about biofuels, but I'm going to look into this Gevo, which I've only heard for the first time. He's recommending that you buy it at $8 to $10, and it's going to go to 15. And that one of his reasons is that he feels that biofuels will be very important to airlines, and the airlines are going to buy a lot of this. There's been a recent conference with our President Biden on the airline industry, and this is one of the things they talked about. So I'm going to look at this today and maybe report on it. Another one that Invest with Henry is recommending is Plug Power and Fuel Cell. He's a green guy. It sounds like a green guy. And he thinks that Plug Power is a buy for the long term. And I agree, but I have been playing it without success for the short term. On 2 occasions, I shorted it for the short term and lost. And these were recent losses. This is CrowdStrike. Received an RSI signal here. This is a regime change. You can buy anytime after the 2 bars. With the zigzag fractal right here. And here's a buy. Yesterday was down. We'll see what today does. I might wait because it looks like the market might open a little lower. And then I'm going to buy to go up. Way back in November, we had another buy on CrowdStrike. Initially, it went down, and then it went long and here things, it looks like we would just been in a range. MACD crossover about to happen. So technically, I'm going to do a buy, and I produced a video on this last night. Please take a look at that, where I give the full analysis of this stock. Anyway, in conclusion, thanks for stopping by. Looks like the market is going to be an up day, maybe starting out a little bit rough. Happy trading. Please like and subscribe. Catch you next time.